Hey friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to press the bell icon like thumbs up, share up right arrow, and subscribe red heart.
First guest tonight is a comedian, actor, writer, and banjo amateur of great international renown. He is a Mark Twain Prize winner, a Kennedy Center Honoree and Martin Schwartz appointed driver. His new bluegrass distinct with Alison Brown is alleged bristles canicule out, 2 days back, and he has a new book. It's called Steve Martin Writes the Accounting Word. Please acceptable Steve Martin. Please acceptable the abundant Steve Martin. What a nice compliment. Wow. It's actual acceptable to see you. Acknowledge you very much. What a nice compliment that was. Well, you perceive what you deserve if anyone deserves it, it is you. Yeah. Wow. Aloof came off the top of my head. Yeah. I'm accustomed to be here. When my abettor alleged me and said they want to put you on Jimmy Kimmel show, I said, wow, I'm way too high to accord with this appropriate now. But we got you actuality either way. And this is your Aboriginal time actuality after Martin Short. That's true. He capital to be here, but he additionally capital the money he got to self-deport. Oh. Is he gone? I did not perceive that. He's absolutely in Canada. But now I know what a mom feels like when they beat a 6-year-old off at daycare. That abandoned feeling. Yeah. Where'd the babble go? I achievement you don't perception me mentioning this, but I acquisition it adamantine to accept that you are Axis 80 this year. Axis 80 this year, but 80 is fine. The adamantine year for me was when I angry 77. Oh, why? Because I'm a little dyslexic. I see. Yeah. I didn't perceive if I was 77 or 77. I see. Yeah. That can be confusing. How do you feel about getting older? I feel actual comfortable with Aboriginal of all is to be honest with yourself, perceive what's accident and I've apsitively to embrace it. For example, I perceive that one day my hair will about face grey. And when it does, I'm activity to go it. It's a abundant way to look. It's a very absolute way to attending at it. Do you accept things planned? Do you have things you appetite to accomplish after? Well, I accept a mantra. I Martin Nam Martin Amos was a abundant biographer and he had a comment in one of his autobiographies and he has talked about aging. He said acquisition a mirror you trust and you perceive you attending at yourself in your bath and you go wow fantastic you assurance that mirror then you're walking bottomward the artery and accidentally see yourself and you go what's happened? But I do accept a plan that I acquisition kind of interesting. I'm activity to start taking Ozempic. Oh, and again I'm going to eat at McDonald's for 6 months, 3 meals a day, and I'm activity to see who wins. Yeah. Do you worry, and this is absolutely not the case, but I'm not acquainted this, but do you anguish that you ability lose your edge, you're sharp, you won't be as sharp as you acclimated to be? You accept to think about it. And here's how I measure myself by blockage my vocabulary and I see what words I'm using. For example, the added day I acclimated the word dent and anticipation I accept not used the chat dent in 30 years or added and yet it was there in my academician for me to access and I was impressed. It's adventitious to get some more wafer. Who is what? We took bets whether that antic would work and I won. I better join it. You did. Yeah, I did. You and Ampic are the big winners. Who is added acquainted about aging, you or Marty? Well, we're both in our 70s and we of course of advance you accept to anticipate about it. But Marty has an absorbing philosophy. He absolutely did acquaint me this. He said, whenever I anticipate that a young woman is flirting with me, I realize that would be the aforementioned affair as if I started flirting with addition built-in 1911. That's a advantageous way of attractive at it. Yeah. But you're still writing. I mean, aloof the stuff you do online, I think, is creative and hilarious. You're playing music. You're autograph music. You're writing songs. That's why I'm on the show. I assumption all of these things. This is, and I really love your writing, starting with Cruel Shoes, which I apprehend aback I was like 12 or 13 years old. And 12 is a actual acceptable age to apprehend that book. Yeah. Well, my parents admired it, too, and they were not 12. But, gather from that what you will. But this is a collection of essays and 2 of your novellas. What makes it a novella? Well, I should say that there's some new material, but mostly it's a what do they alarm abstract of material I've accounting a for the New Yorker, and there are 2 novellas in there, Shop Girl and Pleasure of My Company. And so you ask the difference novella. Why is it a novella? Because I'll acquaint you why. Because you start writing a novel and you aloof array of run out of gas, and again you aperceive you accelerate it the publisher out of LA at the end of novel, and you go wow nolla, that's very special. You've hidden Shop Girl within the pages of this book. Is that because they banned it from Florida public schools? They banned they did. That's true. That is true. Shop Babe in Florida. And I'll acquaint you one thing, nothing sells books like accepting it banned. Is that true? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because so abounding acclaimed great books accept been banned. For example, did you apperceive that the book Big Butts was banned? It wasn't absolutely banned. That was banned. Now it's banned. That's right. This is a muir cutting what? Season bristles of alone murders in the building appropriate now. Division 5. Where we accomplished Division 5 and of advance every year and are you and Marty. Yeah. We anticipate that if the show continues on, for like 3 more years or so, that are eventually Marty and I are activity to be the victims. Oh, we're activity to accept to be murdered and the analgesic will be time. Well, you've baby it now. Yeah. You and Marty every year get nominated for an Emmy in the aforementioned category. And it would be nice if one of you guys there was an analysis in Variety, not a review, or acknowledgement that said the alone way Steve Martin doesn't get an Emmy this year is if the voters watch the show. What abroad is activity on? Not much. Do you accept any trips planned for the summer? Well, no. I mean, yeah. Well, maybe I have a no, I don't. I aloof don't. Wow, this account is so boring. What am I accomplishing this summer? Moronic. I'm not abiding what I'm doing. I may end up aloof a blockage home or a demography a trip. Oh my god. Did Steve booty a vacuum? Good answer, Steve. Your blockage home. Or maybe not. My god. Say article funny. You're Steve Martin. That's fun. How's your family? How's my family? How the hell should I know? Damn it. What a brainless question. How is your family? His apparently like Elon with 18 kids advance out all over the world. Get your arch in the game, Kimmel. Appear on. My ancestors is pretty good. You appetite to see some pictures? Sure, I'd adulation to. Oh, great. Now he's scrolling through his phone. This is fun to watch. Here's one. This is a photo of Sunny, my dog. Oh, do you accept a dog alleged Sunny? Yeah. I accept a dog alleged Todd. You appetite to see your account of him? Nope. Why the hell would I appetite to see a photo of your dog? And how would I even know it's your dog? You could appearance me any photo. It could be any dog. Sure. I'd adulation to see Todd. There he is. Oh, yeah. What the hell are these two doing? It's amateur hour. This is the affliction late night articulation I've anytime been a allotment of. And I did Marty's allocution show. Hey, you want to get out of here? There's a Dave and Buster's appropriate beyond the street. And leave these two losers to flounder. I would adulation that. Wow. It's funny. Oh, there goes Sunnis, a good look dog you got here. Yeah. Well, Sunny. Yeah. Okay. I guess we're out of time. Yeah, we are. We are. I had so abounding questions I capital to ask you. Would you appear back soon? No, I don't. I don't anticipate so. He won't. I'll tell you. Well, I acquaint you, why don't we take a breach and you can aloof break right there. Aback we appear back, Steve Martin with Alison Brown. Will be appropriate back. Music, heat. Heat. Music, applause, music, music, yeah. And Alison Brown, that's nice. That's nice. That's serious. It's actual nice to have you here. Acknowledge you for coming. Well, acknowledge you for accepting me. How did you guys get together? How did this happen? Well, we met on a asperous and tumble Caribbean island. Yeah. Well, yeah. Our families would vacation at the aforementioned time. Oh. And Allison's one of the acclaimed abundant banjo players of the world. And so we'd get calm and force bodies to listen. Allison, when did you alpha arena banjo? I started playing banjo back I was about 10 years old, growing up in La Jolla, a loofah stone's bandy from here. That's the banjo capital of the world. Well, it's surprising because absolutely there is a lot of bluegrass music in Southern California. What admiring you to the banjo? Are aloof the complete of the instrument. I heard Earl Scruggs play and I aloof absolutely capital to apprentice how to make that sound. Are you from a family of banjo pickers? I'm from a ancestors of lawyers. Oh, aforementioned thing. Aforementioned thing. Yeah. Aforementioned thing. And again so again you guys got together, you've recorded this song which is a Bristles Canicule out, 2 days back. Steve, you wrote the lyrics to the song. I wrote the lyrics and Allison wrote the music. We've actually composed a dozen songs together. And some of them except being a Cardinal One bluegrass hits. That's right. They go to on the bluegrass charts, they went to number 1. And on the pop charts, they went to Cardinal 10,227. But this song, We're Activity to Comedy It Later, is a adventure song. And I'll explain what a adventure song is in case you're an idiot. I am. Go ahead. That tells a story. No, go ahead. Allison is added absorbing appropriate now. Allison, would you play professionally back you were a kid? Is this article that you immediately started accomplishing for work? Well, I guess I affectionate of did arena at the amusement parks about actuality and then, the Troubadour, the Ice House, Palomino Club, all the abundant folk clubs of a nude acquisition agreeing banjo players in Southern California. I know it sounds crazy, but I begin a lot of them at the Shakey's Pizza, actually. Did you really? Yeah. Oh, Shakey's. When? Like, what year are we talking about here? This would be I'm dating myself, but mid-70s. Oh, Shakey's was abundant back then, wasn't it? And so you guys would play in the Shakey's. We would play in the parking lot and again as we got better, we would be accustomed to go in the pizza. Applause. How bad were you if they in the parking lot? And eventually they would apprehend you and say, okay, we'll let you in. We'll let you accessible the door. You can comedy at the buffet. Exactly. Shakey's was a bigger banjo played but it was a 4-string banjo. These are alleged 5 strings and you apperceive a 4 chord is played like that angel you anticipate of. So you look bottomward on the 4 string. No, I don't like it. I adulation the 4 chord banjo except back I'm on this show. Is there a 6 chord banjo? Does it who looks bottomward on you guys? Do you appetite a 6 chord banjo? I don't know. I'll take as abounding strings as I can get. You guys are arena the Hollywood Bowl this anniversary on Wednesday. That's fun. Steve, you played the Hollywood Bowl. I played the This is a array of a folka concert abiding by Rhiann Giddens who is one of the abundant banjo players who revives celebrated banjo arena and us and Ed Helms is there. Oh, nice. So, it's in black and al fresco of acoustic music. Really? Except you played the Hollywood Bowl, Allison? Aloof in the parking lot. Aloof in the parking lot. I accept their activity to let you in a butting time. Well, in aloof a couple minutes, you guys are activity to play your song for us actuality on our stage. And this is the distinct appropriate there. It's alleged 5 canicule out, 2 canicule back. Tim will be actuality to sing. Tim O'Brien. First though, we'll be back with Zach Cherry and again we'll accept some more music. We'll be appropriate back. GMO. Do you know how abounding subscribers we accept on YouTube now? 20 million. That's right. Yeah, that's why we're wearing these glasses. Thanks for actuality a subscriber. If you're not, advise us get to 20 actor in one.
Thank you for watching my video.